Yo, welcome back to Cizzy TV. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're gonna talk about life in Calabasas. Okay? We have a pen here. We have a rainbow. Calabasas is here. It's like y'all thought I was about to get mad deep. But anyways, look. We are Ollie said don't wipe your eyes or else you're gonna get COVID, so let me chill. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, yes, today we are going to talk about my life in Calabasas. So, we're gonna throw it back to 2015. Maybe it was 2016. 2016, because I was in Santa Cruz 2015. So, 2016, young Kansas City boy, young East Jackson County boy, young KC Metro boy, whatever you want to call me. Metro booming on that track, yeah. But anyways, man, I made the big move to LA, okay? Now, I was already in California. I was already in Santa Cruz. And from Santa Cruz, I went to visit Kansas City for a little bit. And then I came back and moved to LA, moved in with my brother. Now, LA is here. Calabasas is here, like hella north. Let's start here. So Calabasas, Los Angeles County's here. Calabasas is still technically LA County, I believe. It's like it's about like 3 cities away from being Ventura County. It goes LA County, you get like through Woodland Hills, through the valley, and then you hit Calabasas. Then from Calabasas you have Agora Hills. Agora Hills you have, what is it, Westlake Village. Westlake Village you have Thousand Oaks. Yeah, and then I think Westlake Village or after Westlake Village is Ventura County. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But anyways, Calabasas is one of the last cities in LA County. Okay, so you're pretty far away from the city, but it's LA. So this is my first time in LA. I land in the airport. My brother late to the airport per usual. So it takes a while for him to come pick me up, but I'm just chilling, enjoying the vibes at LAX. I'm looking at all these different cultures, all these different people traveling from everywhere. It's not that I haven't traveled before, but it was just cool to see so many different cultures in one space. Now, if I'm at like a different airport like KCI, or I'm at like, just specific airports that don't have as much diversity as like O'Hare and JFK and LAX. So when I get to LAX, I'm like, damn, so much diversity. I'm just appreciating the energy. I walk outside, I see a little bit of palm trees in the distance. You know, it's dark outside, but you know, the moon lighting up the sky, so you can kind of see the outline of the palm trees and all that. And I'm just like looking at all these Mercedes-Benz and BMWs. People are obsessed with BMWs in LA, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. Every Persian, every Armenian has a BMW, okay? Everybody has BMWs in LA. Poor people, rich people, middle class people, everyone got a BMW. So I'm looking at all these BMWs, Range Rovers, all these cars that, you know, I don't see in Kansas City. And I saw some cool cars in Santa Cruz, but Santa Cruz is more like tech area. So there was a lot more like Teslas and smart cars and things like that. Not really like fancy BMWs or G-Wagons and stuff. So I'm seeing all these dope cars pull up to the airport, all these dope cultures. Eventually my brother comes and swoops. We hop in the car, we drive in, you know, in the night. It was really late. It was like 2 a.m. or something. So lucky enough, the streets was empty. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to experience LA traffic yet because the streets was empty. So we just vibe, and I fell asleep in the car. We get to the crib, pull up to the apartment. Like I said, everything dark, so you can't really see much. We go inside. I pass out, wake up. Next morning comes around, right? Boom. Next morning comes around. I see the sun shining in the glass window. I open up the little slide doors. I walk outside. I was like, I'm a king. I'm in LA, baby. I made it. I really thought in my head, I was like, I really thought I made it. Mind you, I'm still broke as hell. Don't know what I'm going to do with my life. And, you know, we still working through it right now. But in my head, I was like, I made it out the city. I made it to LA. It was like a big accomplishment for some reason in my heart and in my mind. And I'm looking at these palm trees and it was like summertime, so sun shining down, looking good. Our apartment building was facing the pool area, so I see the palm trees and pools and people going in and out of the pool and gym area. And I'm like seeing BMWs all parked in the parking lot. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I'm on top of the world. Whatever. So, you know, I'm feeling good first couple days, but you know, you got to get to this money. I only had a couple hundred saved up to be living for like a month or something max. So I start looking for jobs. I'm applying, can't find nothing. But eventually, I find a job at a place called Soul Cycle. Okay, Soul Cycle is like a bougie, cult-like cycling fitness studio. I was a cleaner there. Okay, so I go there. I go to an interview for that job in Westlake Village. It was dope. Like I pull up Westlake Village at the Commons over there. Nice buildings, nice rich folks walking around. I was like, oh, this is cool. I don't see this that much, boy. It was just a whole new life, whole new type of looking people, whole new types of cars, whole new scenery, how the buildings are built, palm trees, just vibes. Like the vibes was serious, B. And so I'm just enjoying myself. And I met my homie, Khalil there, right? And at least I think that's his name. See, I done forgot. It's been so long. But anyways, I met my homie there. He was the only other black dude in the interview. It was just me and him. And we was the only black dudes that got the job and worked at Soul Cycle in Calabasas because they were opening up the Soul Cycle in Calabasas. So we like helped open it up, right? So me and him, the only black folks working there, both in cleaning. So we always used to vibe. He's a dope photographer, artist, creative. So we was vibing. But long story short, I get that job. That job's cool, whatever. I got to see a lot of famous people or whatever you want to call them, celebrities. To name off a few, like Chloe. I met Chloe. Well, I didn't meet her. I said hi, but I met and seen Chloe Kardashian, Willow Smith. Let's see, Chuck Liddell, Karan Butler. And then not like exactly, and then like a whole bunch of Instagram models and like people that were on America's Top Model and things like that. A lot of models and stuff, right? So I could go on a list of naming all those people, but those are like for the top people I met. And then from working there and being in that general area in Calabasas, I met Paul Pierce at the bank. He was depositing some cash money, you know what I'm saying? So I met the truth. What's it called? Jaden Smith. I saw Jaden fall down the escalators at Barnes and Noble in Calabasas. Man, I saw a hell of people. But long story short, let me tell you a story about like the day I like saw Chuck Liddell, right? So I used to always show up to my job hella early, right? Like 30 minutes before it even opened up, just because I took Uber and I just got there early, and I used to chill across the street and call my family members and things like that, right? And so I was chilling across the street. I'm getting ready to walk in because it's about to open. And, you know, Chuck pulls up. At the time, I didn't know it was Chuck, but Chuck pulls up in his G-Wagon. I think it was a G-Wagon. He hop out the G-Wagon, you know, he's walking up. And all I see is, look, I'm from Missouri. So if you see like a tatted, I mean, he ain't tatted like that, but if you see like a buff, swole, like mean looking white folk with a mohawk, and you know what I'm saying, 6'2" look, you know what I'm saying, son was looking mad. He gave me mad like vibes like, if you black, stay away. Even though it wasn't that when I got there, but I see him, he's walking from the parking lot, right? He's walking from the parking lot. I'm walking from over here. He's looking at me, I'm looking at him. And then like he keeps staring, so I keep staring, and I thought it was about to be some problems. Mind you, I still didn't know it was Chuck yet. So I start to clench up my fist and everything. I get up mad close, and he throws me a head nod. And as soon as he throws me the head nod, at that moment I was like, oh shit, this Chuck Liddell. My dumb ass was about to get whooped up and whooped down right in front of my job, looking like a full clown. But long story short, like there was a moment of tension, but then he threw me a head nod, I threw him the head nod, he threw me a fist bump. Let me tell you how big that boy's fist is, okay? I'm 6'3". Yeah, I'm like kind of skinny, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but like I like to think that I'm not a small person. This dude's fist was like 2 of my fists, right? Like he fist bumped me and my fist hit one side of his fist and missed the whole other side. That boy fist was big, boy. But long story short, he head nod, fist bump. We didn't speak to each other or nothing. Literally, it was just tension. He like threw the head nod to see what was good. I threw the head nod back. He threw the fist bump out. He probably thought I was a fan, which I am a fan. I used to play with him on UFC and watch his like videos and stuff like that. But yeah, so he go in. When he come out, he's like mad nice to everybody, mad chill, you know, mad respectful, mad kind. So shout out to him. Khloe Kardashian experience. So anytime somebody super popping comes in, they always come into the class late. So in Soul Cycle classes, the rooms are dark, and so you can't see anything once you walk into the room once class starts. So the celebrities used to walk in once class started already, so you couldn't see who they were, and they would leave a minute before class ended so they could get out of there without autographs and all things like that. So long story short, boom, 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 we hear Chloe's coming in, one of the Kardashians coming in, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, she comes in, everybody gets her shoes set up, everything's set up nice, and they walk her into the room and get her set up on a bike. She goes in there, she starts riding. I was cleaning at the time, like in the laundry room, so I didn't see her go in, but when she came out, we have to open the doors to like say, ask everybody how the class was as they walk out, and you know, we see her getting ready to get out. So before class ends, and I open up the door, and she's like, I was like, how's your class? She was like, it was amazing, thank you so much, blah blah blah. And I'm like, all right, lit, I hope you have a blessed day. And she's like, I hope you have a blessed day too. So she's like, she was super sweet, she engaged, she had conversation, and I appreciate that, because as a celebrity, sometimes I know y'all like to be crazy and stuff like that, and sometimes y'all can get a little disrespectful because you just don't want to talk to nobody, but I understand. But she was mad, she interacted with me, she showed love, she dipped, got up out of there, did her thing, right? Willow, same thing, comes in late, comes in like after the lights come down, leaves before the lights come up. You know, she ain't never said nothing when we said bye. She'd be like, peace out, and she would just like speed walk up out of there. But you know, she a dope person, so I ain't gonna, you know, pretend like I'm mad or I'm a little hurt. But anyway, she was cool though. And what's it called, Karan Butler, he was the coolest one. He always interacted. I had full-on conversations with him every other day. He's a cool ass dude, and it's funny because everybody would like always talks about Karan Butler, you know, being wild and crazy, and you know, he had a book that he put out about his crazy life story and everything like that, and you could really see that, you know, his mindset was in another place, and like he's super positive, super loving, and engaged with everyone. Cleaners, front desk, always showed love to everybody. So shout out to him. When I met Paul Pierce at the bank, I didn't really meet Paul Pierce. I just was behind him in line. I didn't really want to say nothing because, you know, bro just in the bank trying to cash his deposit, you know, and everything like that. So I wasn't going to say nothing. But it made me feel good about my height because I was standing next to him and he really wasn't that much taller than me. So I was like, hey, well, I feel like I look like an athlete, even though I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not. So, you know what I'm saying? So that was dope. Shoot, I seen Tyga and Kylie walking into the theater at the Calabasas Commons multiple times. They probably, in the year that I was over there, I seen them a multitude of times up at the Commons. They mad chill. Nobody really talked to them, and they didn't really talk to nobody. They just in, out, boom. But yeah, those are some of the celebrities I've seen. But one thing I will tell you guys, everyone always asks me, what celebrities have you seen? What celebrities have you seen? How were they when you met them? Or did they talk? Were they mean? Were they rude? Blah, blah, blah. Look, what I noticed is that everyone's human. Yes, we know they hold some high status or whatever, but like social status, but at the same time, they walk, they bleed, they sweat, they look dusty, they have dirty shoes, just like us. They got regular things just like us. And from all my interactions, from meeting and actually conversating, and then from just seeing them in general, because we'll talk about my more experiences, Life in Calabasas Part 2 will be the next video. This is Part 1. But they're all cool, they're all general human beings, and really, once you meet them the first time, you're like, oh, you're human just like me, and it doesn't really feel that crazy. In case it's like somebody you're an absolute huge fan of or something like that, like since you were a child. But yeah, man, and seeing every interaction was pretty simple. Everyone's pretty dope, and you know, we'll follow up this video with a part 2. But that's, you know, part 1 of Life in Calabasas. In part 2, we're going to cover more people that I met, my second job in Calabasas, and we're also going to cover my first time trying sushi. Y'all better be ready for that. But anyways, I look mad suspect just talking with this little rainbow ass thing, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I don't contain toxic masculinity, okay? Because I don't care. But anyways, I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we'll be back with part 2, Life in Calabasas, and maybe tomorrow or the next day. But salute. Comment below what you want to know about Calabasas, any questions you have about my experiences, should you move there, how much it costs, everything. Hit me up, let me know. Let's go.